Hey guys, Emo Tempest here, coming to you after regionals here in South Florida. It was a pretty big event, 300 plus people. A lot of interesting decks out there, a lot of Gear variants and Gadget variants, Hero variants, Samurai's windups, and a couple random Laval and Frog things I saw. It was pretty good. I went X and 2, got 15th place, top 16. It's pretty good. I got my invite and half a box, so that was cool. I didn't pull much, but it was alright. I wanted to give you guys an updated deck, I guess. It's still the same deck. I want to show you. I don't think I showed you my side deck in the last video, but I'm going to do that, and I'll tell you a couple things that I wanted to change and maybe that I would like to do with this deck. I think it went very well. My matchups were round 1 was Heroes, round 2 was Heroes, windups, Glad Beasts, another Hero. I went undefeated up until round 6, which was the Hero match. I beat that one, and then I lost to 2 windups, and then I beat Destiny Phantom of Chaos, just pretty much trade-ins and Destiny draws, and until he uses Phantom of Chaos to banish to use their effects. It was fun, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I couldn't do it all the way, but it was cool. It was a good experience. I think we have a better idea of what the meta is right now. Windups are still good, as we saw also in YCS Toronto or whatever, Canada. Yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll tell you more about this deck again and what I'm gonna do with it, what I plan to do with it. So the main thing, Stratos, 2 Bubble Man. The reason I use 2 Bubble Man is because it's not particularly Bubble Beat. It just has the Bubble Beat plays. I was thinking about it, and I think I am going to have to pump it to 3. There was several times where I was top decking, and I would rip one of my E-Calls or my Rhoda, and if I had gotten into my last Bubble Man, I would have, +2. It was funny because in round 8, I did just that. I ripped Reinforcement of the Army, got my Bubble Man special, tried to draw, and he dropped Valor on me. I thought that was hilarious. But he kept in his Valors for my Bubble Mans, which was interesting. 2 Alias, 1 Heat. The reason I main the Heat is because it's easier to go into Nova Master, and with less searching and less pot duality, the extra plussing is good. So yeah. The Summoner Monk put in a lot of work. Turn 1 Shockmaster, end game Violante Sigma. I used it a couple of times. It was really good. Since he didn't get hit by a Valor all day, so I thought that was safe. It proves he works out. I don't know how I'd feel about 2, but I like it at 1 right now. I mained the 2 Valors. I kept that consistent. It helped me against my windup matches, my first 4 windup matches, and so did the Maxis. Samurai, I didn't fight any Samurais, but I was hoping to. I even stopped the hero play because I ripped a Maxi in opening hand. And so that was helpful. And then 1 Gores. If you guys remember the last profile, I have this Gores and 2 Call of the Haunteds. I did not have a problem with that all day. It's obvious if you have Gores in hand and Call of the Haunted, you just wait until you use the Gores and then you start setting your Call of the Haunteds. Because once you overlay with Stratos and whatever you call the Haunted back, you can't really get rid of them unless someone Heavy Storms. So yeah, for the spells, it's 2 Pot of Duality, 1 Rhoda, 2 E-Call, Basic, triple Miracle Fusion, and triple Super Poly. I loved my hero matchups because of this card. Turn 1 and 2, I didn't even summon my heroes. I let them try to overlay and go into their plays, and I just super polyed their monsters, giving me like all the plus, them minusing. So it was fun. The other John I played in round 6 tech. He played 2 super polys and 1 fusion gate, which I thought was an interesting tech. It worked pretty well, but I still got the better match. I still got the match on him. And then the Stables, Monster Reborn, Mind Control. I told a lot of people told me to take out Mind Control because it's pointless in Heroes, but I disagree. With Miracle Fusion, if you guys don't know, you just Mind Control let's say I did do this the other day, not at regionals, but against a friend of mine. We were playing. He summoned Shooting Stardust Dragon. I mind controlled his Stardust Dragon and then miracled his Stardust Dragon, his Shooting Stardust Dragon. That was hilarious. I did that to a bunch of people in regionals. I mind controlled their monsters and banished it. If it was in my way, I would banish it with my miracle. That's a really good play. And I overlaid obviously with it several times, but and it also helps you go for game. If you have a monster in your way, just mind control it. Go Excalibur, 4K direct. It's a game pusher and it's a game saver. I think it's important. It's at 1 for a reason. Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. My back row hay was 1 Heavy Storm, 2 MSTs, and 1 Night Beam. A lot of people told me to take out the MSTs, run only Night Beams, but I don't like. I was worried a lot about running into the Gadget Machina thing where they do Necro Valley and Gear Town, but and I can't get rid of Necro Valley with Night Beam, so I don't like that. Going on to the traps, 1 Solemn Judgment. What is the Solemn Brigade? That's usual. 2 Bottomless, 2 Torrential, 2 Call of the Haunted, and 2 Compulse. The Call of Haunted worked very well. I was considering bringing it to 1, but after regionals and after all the playing I've been doing, I'm gonna keep it at 2. I abuse Stratos more than ever with these. I leave an alias face up. They set 1, set 2, and the end phase I'll call my Stratos to pop back row, and that leaves me open for game. They can't negate, they can't do Veiler on their turn, so this helped out a lot during regionals and all my extra playtesting. The only thing about the extra deck that I changed was instead of maining the Vylon de Sigma, I would main Photon Papillo. There were several games where I thought where I would have won had I had him in the main instead, so the extra deck that was the only change in the extra deck. 1 Photon Papillo instead of the Vylon de Sigma, Blade Armor, Maestroke, Utopia, Excalibur, and Shockmaster. Shockmaster put in a lot of work here and at YCS, so if you guys have one, hold on to it. If you guys don't, make sure you get one. 1 Gaia, 1 Great Tornado, 1 Nova Master, 2 Absolute, 2 Shining, and 2 Oscuridao. I didn't fight any Dark Worlds. I was hoping to, but I don't know. I just didn't get paired up against them. It was just my luck. The side deck that I didn't show you guys last time was first the monsters. I guess was 2 Gemini Imps for the Dark Worlds. It would have been helpful, but I didn't get to use them at all. 2 Electric Viruses because I was expecting a lot of Heretics and a lot of gadget stuff, machines, and whatever was left of Chaos Dragons. But I didn't use these at all. Triple Puppet Plant helped in all the hero matchups. I just took all their, like I said, I didn't use my heroes barely at all. Like I took all their heroes and miracled and overlaid with those, and this was why. Also for the Samurai matchup, because they do have if you draw this and they try to lock you down with Nat Beast and Shien, you can use this, get over Nat Beast, etc. It's good. Smashing Grounds, I just put these against the hero matchups, and I would have used it against Dark Worlds. They do get bigger sometimes than you, 32, 3000 Graphas and stuff like that. Soul Takers are pretty much dead, I think, since, I don't know, I never liked Soul Taker at all. I have them, but I don't want to use them. I like Smashing Ground better. 1 extra MST for, just in case, for Grapha and anybody else who uses field spells like GKs and stuff like that. And 2 Rivalry and 2 Shadow Mirrors. Also for Dark Worlds and mainly windups. This stopped all of my first 3 windup matches. And I don't know, I just didn't draw anything in round 8 against the second windup match. He 2-0'd me. I didn't draw a thing. It was like my only bad hand all day. That's the deck, guys. Oh yeah, that was 14 cards in the side deck. The last card was Photon Papillo. But like I said, he was being sided for with Vylon de Sigma or my elements or my heroes. If I can find him, yeah, he was in the side deck. I had Vylon de Sigma before him. But yeah, I only used this like once or twice. It didn't win me anything, and I can do without it actually. So this is a better choice in my opinion. So I kept him. That's it for the deck, guys. Let me know what you think. I think I did pretty good. I could have done better, but I just couldn't. I didn't get around to it. I'll keep you posted. I am going to be working on Prophecy deck. I do have my other team is Heretics, Karakuri Gadgets, Machina, all the machine archetypes, and Scrap. You guys remember my last Scrap deck profile? We have a couple new ones. We're going to get to those. I'm going to be working on Prophecies and maybe Windups again. I'll give you the all. We have Rockstun as well, so I'm going to be putting up those deck profiles in maybe a week or two. So just sit tight. If you have any messages, if you have any questions or anything, anything you want to know about the deck and how the tournament went, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and like and the usual YouTubing things. Yeah, this is Emo Tempest. Out for now.